Hello and welcome back to another episode of StagTV. I'm Haley Dunaway and I'll be your guide this month. To start us off, here is Danette March talking about what she did for Mother's Day.
Happy late Mother's Day. This year I wanted to do something in the kitchen for my mom and grandma. So my sisters and I made cabbage dumplings, but with a twist. We decided to cook on an open fire as our goats and dogs ran around us. In the end, the food turned out great and my mother and grandmother appreciated it very much.
Did you know that we had a mini game show? Well, here's your host Josh with this piece called Name That Show.
Welcome to Name That Show. I'm your host, Josh Elston, and our contestants are Amalia and Kadan. Alright, round one. TV shows. You have 3 clues. You're gonna have to guess what it is. So, first one. Children, bikes, and monsters.
Stranger Things.
We have a winner. The next one. Detectives, pineapples, and psychics.
Psych.
Very well.
I
Alright.
don't have TV. I have Psych. I have all of Psych.
Oh my god. So 2 points for Amalia, 0 for Kadan. Alright. Round 2. Navy, Hawaii, and aliens. This is movies, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So-
Movies. Oh.
Maybe.
Lilo and Stitch.
No.
What? It works.
The Navy's not in either Stitch.
There's the government.
There could be. Just saying, you know.
Alright.
Oh.
Mm,
I don't know.
I want to say like a really obscure movie, but I don't think that's at all here. So
Is it a draw?
yes, again.
Pacific.
It's Battleship.
I'm gonna.
There's a movie about that?
Yes.
Like 3 people have seen that entire movie.
Yeah.
Alright, next
I won
one.
the game.
Should be easy. Keanu Reeves, dog, pencil.
Oh, is that?
I don't know the name of it though.
Is that the one? You know, the big
yeah, that
one?
one movie. Well, it's a movie category, so.
I know the name of it. I don't know what the name is though. Wait.
You have to get the name right if you want points.
Oh!
Well, I don't know any of those like shows or movies or whatever.
I'm thinking of it. The only name that's coming to me is Bill and Ted.
I mean, you could say that.
Don't look at me like that.
Alright, so the answer is John Wick.
That one! I knew that one.
Okay.
That was the name.
Got it.
Alright,
Nerd.
finale, winner takes all. And the prize
She'll take off.
is this Washington right here.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Slightly crumpled.
I'll be
My fault.
rich.
Liam Neeson, CIA agents, and Albanians.
Albania.
Oh, the
Awesome.
the A team, right?
No.
No?
Liam
There's
Neeson.
the CIA in there and Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's not on the A team, is he?
The new one.
Oh, the new one? I didn't watch the new one. The one sucks. The old one's better, to be honest with you.
No, I thought these would be easy. I mean,
These are not. You're a nerd.
Hey, put some like games up, you know, like video games.
Alright,
I
the
would
answer
do
is
this one.
Taken.
Like 3 people.
Alright, well, considering Amelia
You
got
got
2 points
jealous.
for the shows, she will win the prize. Well done.
As you may know, we started Stag of the Month in the last episode of Stag TV, and this month's Stag is Carson Colville. Congratulations to you.
First question, how do you feel being the second month?
It's good. I mean, I really haven't fully felt how it is. I mean, I don't really focus on it. I'm just focused on how I'm doing and everything else I'm doing.
Second question, what are your achievements?
My achievements are just, making sure I'm doing the right thing, making sure I'm on the right path, and I'm not going down something that I don't want to be doing, or making sure that I'm not doing anything that's going to make me worse in the future.
Alright, third question, how long have you been playing baseball for?
I started baseball when I was in 4th grade. I was kind of a late starter. I didn't start getting really into it until I started getting into playing for a Spokane baseball team when I was in 6th grade, and that's just when it all started.
Fourth question, what inspired you to play baseball?
My dad inspired me to play baseball. Me growing up, hearing about all of his stories, and then I started following in his footsteps and doing what he did.
Final question, what can you say or do to inspire others?
Go out there and chase your dreams. There's nothing else you don't get another high school chance to get in your life, so, live it to the fullest.
Well said.
To add on to the month series, we added Staff of the Month, and this month is Greg. Thank you for all that you do, Greg.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I am the day custodian. I started here in July of 1997, 24 years ago. That's a really good question because I actually started working on grounds and then transferred to custodial. I really enjoy my job. I enjoy working with people.
your sports.
Hello, Deer Park. We have had another month of sports, and we played a couple games, but we still had some sports. To start us off, we have baseball. On May 1st, our baseball team doubled ahead. So, what does the future of sports going to look like for next year?
Well, I think we all hope that not just sports, but school as a whole gets back to something more normal next year. We are proceeding in planning for a traditional sports year, and by being a traditional sports year, being that we have summer activities, we have league and non-league competitions, and a postseason state events for each sports next year. That's the hope, that's the goal. Time will only tell, but that's how we're planning and proceeding.
And can you share with us what practice looked like for our staffs?
Yeah, practices have been a little bit different. For the most part, we've been able to stay pretty traditional practice. Having to add in things like how we use locker rooms before and after practices, just to make sure we're maintaining social distancing. Obviously, wearing masks. When you're playing sports can be a challenge. The state of Washington did change some of those requirements, so a lot of our athletes, when they're actively competing, don't have to take those precautions. Even things down to make sure that volleyballs and soccer balls are sanitized, and again, how we travel on buses. And so it's been different, but I think for that actual time when kids and coaches have been able to participate, I think we've done a really good job of making it seem traditional and normal.
All right. So, and just to finish this off, do you have anything else to say to people that are looking to play sports for next year?
Yeah, one of the biggest challenges we had this year was when you're on a hybrid schedule. I know a lot of our younger students if you were a blue student, it was really hard to get to practice on a gold day, or vice versa. And I also know that with all of the restrictions and things going on, I think that there's been a handful of students who maybe didn't turn out for sports that they normally would have. And I guess my statement to all students, is when we get back to normalcy, engage, get involved in school, and get involved in athletics, get involved in your clubs, whether that's band, drama, sports. And this has been a difficult, challenging year for all of us. I'm proud of the way we as a school and a school district have handled this school year. Again, we are all hopeful for something a little more normal next year, but if you weren't involved this year, or if you were involved this year, make sure you're involved next year. Get involved in our school and find different ways to engage and add to that high school experience. And we just want to make sure that everything is inclusive. We want everybody to participate in whatever area of life you have interest. And so if you didn't do something this year for whatever reason, let's make sure you participate next year and get involved.
And that is all, folks.
And now, here's Mrs. Demarest as the Teacher of the Month.
You're the Teacher of the Month!
Yay! I'm so excited. I feel very honored, and I'm shocked. There's amazing staff here, and like Mr. Mack said last month, there's so many great teachers here. So thank you guys for thinking of me. I appreciate it. When opportunities come your way in life, just seize the moment and take it, and just definitely just know the possibilities are endless, and things happen in life, and things can take a turn. And sometimes it's the right time to say yes and take advantage of it. I have been teaching at Deer Park. The end of this year will be 17 full years that I've been at Deer Park High School. The relationships, hands down. The relationships I build with my students, the relationships I build with my colleagues, the continuing relationships that I have with my students once they've moved on and they stay in touch, It just means the world to me, and that was a big part of why I changed careers. I really felt like I needed that interaction with people more and just to make an impact on the world, and so definitely the relationships. Okay, yes, I am going to be leaving. This is brand new. It just happened a couple of days ago. And the hardest thing about leaving Deer Park will be leaving the people that I work with and the students and the memories. And I'll always have the memories, and I plan to stay in touch. But it'll be really hard to leave after being here for so long. It'll be really hard to leave the Link Crew program. So there's a brand new high school opening this coming fall in Liberty Lake, because Central Valley and University High School are both just way overpopulated. So it's called Ridgeline High School, home of the Falcons. Getting embedded into the community where I live. I look forward to the day when I'll be at the grocery store and getting to run into students that I have at the store, or going to restaurants and having my students be the people that are working there, and just getting to know the families, because it takes a while to get embedded into a community when you first move there, and so I think this will be a way to do that.
The new Miss Deer Park has been crowned. Let's see our new royalty. Now on to this day in history.
(1881), American Red Cross, founded by Clara Barton, who was a nurse in the American Civil War who didn't have any knowledge of medical skills. 1932, Amelia Earhart became the first woman to make solo non-stop transatlantic flight. She left Harbour Grace, Newfoundland, Canada, and landed 15 hours later near Londonderry, Northern Ireland. 1942, thousands of Jews died in Nazi gas chambers as part of the final solution. The IG Farben sets up factory outside Auschwitz in order to take advantage of Jewish slave laborers from the Auschwitz concentration camps. 1966, Muhammad Ali TKO Henry Cooper in 6 for heavyweight boxing title, winning for the second time against Henry Cooper, who was the British heavyweight, who Ali contributed to Cooper's death in 2011 by saying, "I will miss my old friend." 1969, Robert F. Kennedy's murderer, Sirhan, sentenced to death, later commuted to life imprisonment.
Now here's your comedy piece, Did You Know?
Hello again. Welcome back. I am glad you all could take this time to watch this train wreck of a series. I have searched far and wide for this knowledge to provide you. However, Due to some unfortunate time crunches, I will have to keep this short. Let us begin. A man from Kansas has asked an Iowa court to grant him motion for trial by combat so he can meet his ex-wife and her attorney on the field of battle where he will rend their souls from their corporeal bodies. A few days after the Allied invasion of Normandy on D-Day, British Spitfire planes were used to carry kegs of beer to those on the front lines. Oh, it seems that we're out of time. Quick, if you want to continue learning about strange facts, go here.
This has been StagTV, and I'm Haley Dunaway. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Prom will be held Saturday, June 5th at Granite Point Loon Lake from 6:30 to 11 p.m. for juniors and seniors only. Tickets will be $50 and sold at our local picket fence from May 10th through the 28th. Dinner will be included with the dance.